So I watched this guy change bearing my bearing hub in 25 minutes, roughly 25 minutes or less. But we didn't. I didn't stay there for 25 minutes. We was there for half an hour. From the time he pulled my truck in, took the wheel off, changed the bearing hub, and put my wheel back on. This is on my 2008 Cadillac Escalade. So what happened was I heard a sound, something like a rubbing sound, like whoop, 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 whenever I'm driving. And then a couple of times I'm going fast. When I slowed down, my steering wheel was vibrating. So I thought there was a couple of times even heard a squeaking sound. I thought I might need to change brakes, but my brakes are good. So when I took it in, told the guy, he said, my brakes are good, I need bearings. So I'm like, whoa. But he said it was okay for now, but I still felt a vibration. But I was about to drive from I'm in Saudi Arabia, so from Riyadh to Bahrain, it is a 4.5 hour drive. So I'm like, I don't want to. And the highway here is you get up to like 140 kilometers, which comes out to roughly 95 miles an hour. That's the speed limit. So I'm like, ooh, smooth sailing in the middle of the desert, all hot, like over 100 degree weather. No. So I like, can you do a quick change real quick? He said, yeah, sure, no problem. And luckily, I asked him to do it for me instead of me doing it myself because I didn't have the proper tools. As you can see, some of the stuff he had that makes it run quicker, such as the air hammer, the right sockets just to take the right stuff off, the set screw. I did not even know there was a special screw, Connaughton screw inside the bearing hub that you got to take out, and it used like a special screwdriver that he had, and he had an impact hammer where he can just take the stuff off real quick. So these guys are pretty good. I give them props for that. Anyway, I can't tell you detail for detail what he was doing because I'm not sure myself. But I said next time we got to do another one, I promise I'll make a detailed video where step by step of the screws he's taking out or the parts he's taking off. I know at one point he took off my brakes. Then he took off the disc, the brake disc, and he had to use a special nut, like an oversized nut, to take out the center of it. But yeah, it was hot, like still hot. That's how hot it is. Like even with gloves, was still a few times the guy had to take a break from touching it. That's because it was still so hot. The assembly was still so hot. So, but he was trying to show me what was wrong with it. So a couple of times, I'm like, the old one that came off still looked good. Still looked like there's nothing wrong with it. The bearing was still spinning freely. But I kept spinning it. I cleared off all that debris on it. And then I kept spinning it with my hand just to see. But every now and then I felt like a little click or a little rough patch, like a little knock. And that's why I said, yeah, it actually was bad. It don't look like it's bad just from the viewing or from an untrained eye. But just for me, I was there cleaning it and spinning it until I started felt like little rough patches in the bearing. There's certain parts of it wasn't spinning as smooth as it's supposed to spin. As you can see right there, guys saying it's hot, so you take a little cooler, just to let it ease down a little. Even though he had gloves on, the new one he installed wasn't hot, but the parts under there was hot, and the heat still coming out from radiating from under the hood was hot. So I give him props for being a good mechanic and knocking that out within 25 minutes. I was in and out there within half an hour. No lie, no cap. That's how quick that guy was. I was like, man. But I knew if I'd done it at home, that would have been an all-day job for me because I didn't have an impact hammer and then just use my regular ratchet and socket and some wrenches. Yeah, that would have been an all-day. So kudos. That I didn't have. I don't have a socket that could fit that nut or anything like that at the house. So I would have been took the wheel off and got stuck with that right there. Or a torque wrench should know how to the correct torque on that nut. that right there, the special screw that goes right there. And I think you have like a spline tip or some kind of funny tip. So I don't have that either. But you can see right here, I'm here spinning it just to play with it. It was hot. So just to spin it, but every time I spin, every now and then I feel a little rough patch in it. That's what's making it go bad.
I'm about to